to give us the fun. Y'all gonna have to sing along with me. The miracle of life. Life's a play with no rehearsal. Come for your throne. Take it personal. Cause the devil is a lie. Hey. I'm telling you the truth. Hey. It's all in what you do. Hey. Some things you gotta do. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. We go live Sunday to Thursday, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, y'all. Do not forget, and don't forget to join the Patreon if y'all want the tips I use to stocks and property, and feel free to come on in from an unemployment check to, yeah, y'all know the rest of the story. Now let's take your shoes off. Take your shoes off. Take your shoes off outside. You got mud on them. Take them outside, please. And kids digging. Y'all know this quarantine. We can't go to the park, so we do it. Y'all know what it is. But anyways, man, let's jump into this really quick. So y'all been asking me many times all week, what's my opinion on Floyd training Tank Davis? I'm glad. I'm happy. I'm excited. Excited is a relative word. You know what I mean? I like when men act like men. You know what I mean? All this adversity and controversy, and yeah, it sells and I talk about it, but I also enjoy like when men can say, hey, you have assets I can use. I have assets you can use. Let's mend this fence and work together. You know, I heard Adrian Broner's comments, and I purposely didn't do a video on it because I saw Tank was in Vegas and I wanted to, you know, I wanted them to do well together. You know what I mean? So, I see. So I think that as of right now,
I can see my boots are all muddy.
Yeah, you got close the screen. The flies don't come in.
You need to go party.
Okay, go ahead. Daddy daycare, man. You know what I mean? It's, you know, this quarantine has like brought me, in addition to learning more about myself, and you know, I mean, I've been able to spend an astronomical time with my son and daughter together, you know, because Lincoln is in school, so I have this 8 hours a day with him, and it's fun, you know what I mean, especially when daddy's retired, you know what I mean, basically retired, you know, so you know, it's just a beautiful thing. But anyways, back to what I was saying. I like the fact that Floyd is exerting himself. I love it. I love it. And I'm going to just say this to Floyd, and Floyd, don't turn back. I'm just saying, no more Donald Sterling comments, Donald Trump support, all lives matter. Gucci, please let that be in your former life. Please, Floyd. I'm just begging you. I'm not begging you because you're going to say, oh, I got more money than you. And it's not about that. It's about the integrity of a man at the end of the day. Integrity. Yeah.
What's integrity?
Integrity.
What's integrity?
It means how much character you have as a human being.
Character? I want to be a character.
Are you a good person? Not character like in Frozen. Character as in trust. Character as in good person.
Oh.
Yeah, your good person got to be at 100%.
Oh.
Right? What do we say about Hawthorns when we go to bed? Hawthorns always what?
Hawthorns are gentlemen.
Always gentlemen. That's 100% character. So anyways, man, as I digress back into it, Floyd, no more of that all lives matter. Man, that shit was so hurtful, dog. When you said all lives matter, when you have a top 20 platform, that shit was hurtful. And when you said Gucci, I do what I want, I'm a leader. It's not the fact that you don't buy, that you're buying Gucci. It's the fact that you put Gucci before what everyone else is. I have tons of Gucci, Floyd. I have tons of Gucci, Leonard. Yeah, y'all have much more. I'm not even, this ain't no competition. All right. But I chose to put it at the back of my closet, you know, as of now. I'm not buying anymore. While I wear my old stuff, absolutely. But I'm not buying any more new Gucci, you know what I mean? And but just Floyd, please, man, don't digress back into that selfish person when all you cared about was yourself when social issues. I applaud the fact that George Floyd, it was a beautiful thing. The $88,000 you paid, and credit to you, you've consistently paid for people's funeral. You understand, and I believe that is a beautiful gesture, and that's the Floyd Mayweather that people want to see. Floyd had a chance. I'm not sure if it's still there because boxing is falling into like a niche sport right now, but he had a chance to be the best promoter and fighter in the history of the sport. You know. But he was too selfish in his fighting days, you know what I mean, to see the trees within the forest. Floyd only saw the trees, you know. He didn't see like the beautiful animals and the butterflies. He didn't appreciate the beauty of a butterfly. You know what I mean? Shout out to Kendrick Lamar, you know, but Pimp the Butterfly. And I hope that he continues to show that, you know. I'm not sitting here saying that I'm like a Floyd apologist. Nah, I believe in manhood. You understand? And I value it. I love it. I believe in it. I breathe it. You know, and and that's all I'm gonna say on Floyd. Now, with Leonard Ellerbe. Now, this is up for debate. Okay. Because we have yet to get to October 23rd and October 24th. Okay. Tank Davis missed weight every time we've seen him on the big stage. You brought him out to Atlanta. He failed to make weight. And in the middle of the fight, he said he told his coach, Coach Calvin Ford, who I have utmost respect, do a great job in the community. What's wrong with my body? I was there. I saw it with my own eyes, you know. Shout out to Lonnie B, man. Congratulations on that big win with Uzataki, man. That made my night, man. Congratulations, Lonnie. He said, what's wrong with my body at 135? Go watch my interview with Coach Ford. He'll tell you about Tank just wanted to do what he wanted to do, you know. And hopefully this is the beginning of the maturation of Tank's fight game and mental game to a next level. I hope and pray that it does, because I think Tank is special. I'll forever tell him. And everyone has potential. Rock has potential, you know. And I think Tank is one of the rare guys that captivates your imagination, you know, just like Mike Tyson, just like Adrian Broner did, just like Floyd Mayweather before he got the money, you know, like he captivated you. Like there was no ceiling on him, you know. Odell Beckham, like, you know, I mean, like how good can he be? Gary Russell, you know, like where these guys looked unbeatable. Deontay Wilder captivates your imagination, you know. And I question the fact that they moved the fight down to 130. Like I'm not underselling my properties. I'm not giving you an advantage in a business deal. Nah, not when I have absolute power. Not when you're chasing me. You're begging for my property because you own 9 of the properties on the street and I own the 10th property. I'm not selling it for cheap. Leonard Ellerbe knows all too well. He wears $5,000 glasses, man. He wears $1,000 suits, you know. Like I'm not, forgive me, I may be under, but I'm just saying he knows what the price of admission is. He's made millions and millions of dollars and generated billions of dollars with Floyd. So I question that. I question the fight at 130. I'm not giving up my leverage, you know, like when Karen Swanson took my leverage, what I did, bet on myself even more. You understand? I'm not giving up leverage to nobody. You know what I mean? You got to, in order to be a great promoter, I would suggest that you, and I say this all the time, 48 Laws of Power is just a savage ass book, dog. You understand what I'm saying? And you got to be first team all common sense. And that's what I believe. And another reason why I say he gets a C grade right now, you can get an A grade, Leonard Ellerbe. You can get an A grade. There's 2 things you can get an A grade on. One, where's Coach Larry Wade? You're training in the Mayweather gym. He has Badu Jack, Caleb Plant. He trained KSI there. You know, Mayweather and Coach Larry Wade have great connections. I don't see Coach Larry Wade training Tank Davis. Coach Larry Wade, top 5. I'm just going to say top 5 trainer, Coach Wade. He's probably not going to watch this video at all, but I'm just saying top 5 dead or alive, right? what he's done with Caleb Plant's body, astronomical. Sean Porter fires Coach Larry Wade, or fires him, or not uses him for a fight, he misses weight. Caleb Plant is 12 pounds above his fight weight right now. Caleb Plant is walking around at 180 with an 8-pack. I just saw him in Mexico with his beautiful wife, looking amazing. 12 pounds overweight. That means you give him 2 weeks, he can cash $1 million check. Insane. Devin Haney, amazing job. Stays in the camp. You know, I just saw him in Mexico. What's up with Mexico? Is Mexico cheap right now? They got a 2-for-1 special. Shit, all these fighters going down to Mexico. Shucks. You know, where's Coach Larry Wade? You know, he's not a phone call away. He's 10 feet away from you. You know what I mean? So I think Leonard Ellerbe, being that the lead promoter, needs to have Coach Wade working with him in some capacity. And 2, you mentioned that he was well underweight April 21st. I remember that card all too well, because that's when Adrian Broner was disrespectful to Leonard Ellerbe, and I would agree with Leonard Ellerbe on that. Very disrespectful, and he said he came in underweight. There's 2 things that's missing. He had a chef, and he had Coach Kevin Cunningham. We all know what Coach Kevin Cunningham fighters look like fight week. You know, imagine Calvin Ford. Imagine this super team. Floyd Mayweather training, Calvin Ford, because no matter what you do, add or subtract, Calvin Ford is his spiritual energy, right? Even if he's not, you know, I mean, the trainer 100% in his capacity, because you got Floyd. Imagine this. They can afford it, all right? Calvin Ford, Larry Wade, and Kevin Cunningham. You know what I mean? Just the discipline of it, man. You understand what I'm saying? And I think it's that important, because you got to create these habits. It's not that he may need it 100% for this fight currently, but you got to have those habits in place. You understand? That's why, you know what lack of habits get you? You fuck hundreds of women in your 30s. You own nothing. You got beautiful cars. You're renting. You fuck hundreds of women in your 40s. You still own nothing. You know what I mean? And we've seen that in far too many men. You know, drugs and alcohol, lack of great habits. You know, and I want Tank. He's making millions of dollars each fight. You know, I mean, they bragged when he fought out here in LA about he made $1 million that night. I want Tank to keep on making millions of dollars. You know, I'm always in Tank Davis's corner. You know, I pulled Tank Davis to the side, and he and I had a conversation about those Deontay Wilder comments, you know, and he was very apologetic about that. And I respect that. When you get Tank one-on-one, he's a very, he reminds me of the kid. Him and Adrian Broner remind me of the kids I taught. I'm sorry I always say that shit, but he does. You know, very vulnerable, had a patchy background. I taught a lot of foster kids, and Tank comes from the foster system. So I have what's the word? I have an affinity for him, you know? So I want him to win, because he's a reflection of the kids that I taught. So I want him to become a billionaire. And then I want him to go and build in Baltimore, you know, and still be flashy, fly, and a great fighter. You can still be that, you know, but you want to have that for the duration of your career, not just in your 4-year prime window. So anyways, man, that's just what I feel. I think Floyd, as a trainer and a lead promoter, right? Leonard Ellerbe, you got to get Larry Wade. You got to get Larry Wade training Tank. You got to get Larry Wade. 2, Calvin Ford is a spiritual advisor. You can't annex him out, no matter how well he's doing, because no matter how bad or how I'm doing, I always call my 7th grade teacher. No matter how well I'm doing, I always call him. You know, he checks in on me every 3 months. I call him, see how he's doing, see how his daughter just got married. You understand? It's not matter how much money I make, how much money he makes, how well he's doing. He's a professor at Loyola Marymount. You know, it's not that. It's just the fact that I feel like his words propels me. His words complete me. And I think Calvin Ford, at minimum, is that for Tank Davis. And I think just the discipline where Kevin Cunningham just didn't take no mess. Like I enjoyed that stuff when he was cooking the eggs, the chef was cooking the eggs. He had great personality. I think those are Ellie's videos. So go back and watch that. I think Ellie went down there and covered those videos, and that was pretty dope. So, but at the end of the day, I'm excited for Tank Davis' career, and you got a chance to get it right. You know, I think a focused, in shape, forward moving Tank is a tough guy to beat. You know, and right now I have him. I don't know, man. I'm gonna wait till October, man. I'm gonna wait till October. Tank, you got to work. You got, as much as I love you, I'm still gonna hold you accountable. You got to work, dog. You got to work. I want to see what you look like in 30 days. I saw that video of the Eric Thomas shit. You had a little belly, you know what I mean? You had a little belly, you know what I mean? But I like the Floyd energy in it. I like the Floyd intensity. I like that he's pushing you. Stay there, stay grinding. Get Coach Wade. Hire Coach Wade. You are in Vegas. I'm not sure how long you in Vegas. You are in Vegas. Get Coach Larry Wade, okay? And he'll take care of you moving forward. So anyways, man, barbershop conversations. And I repeat, Leonard Ellerbe, your grade could change now. Your grade could change. All right, but I got to see Larry Wade in that camp. You got to ask Coach Cunningham, what did he do to get Tank Davis at 128.5 for Cuellar, Jesus Cuellar? You know what I mean? You got to bring in Calvin Ford. You need that spiritual kinetic energy, if there is such a thing. But anyways, man, Floyd, stay on him. Floyd, don't turn your back on us again, dog. All right. Millions of people are forgiving you. And y'all gonna say, I'm not God. I just watch from afar. And I have a post because I have a platform and I speak to thousands of people and I talk to hundreds of people in the DM. I understand. Floyd, don't do it again. I'm just telling you. You do this shit again and you say Gucci or all lives matter before Black Lives Matter. You know what I mean? You know, I don't believe in the cancel community because, like I said, I've made millions of mistakes. You know what I mean? I'm a man. So I've made many mistakes. I've lied a little bit, been to jail for a couple of days and cheated my way through college. You know what I mean? All that good shit, but good shit, whatever you want to call it. Get into good trouble. Shout out to John Lewis. Barbershop Conversations, man. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.